Hey, well, no, I'm in my group meeting. I think.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, how you doing?
I can see you, but I cannot hear you.
Sweet.
No, wait. Now I can. I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. I
Hey,
was like, of course, in the last group meeting.
I can see
What's up, guys?
Well, cool. Is this it tonight?
I think so.
Awesome. That's funny. I feel like the hardest chapters of the whole semester were the ones that were assigned over Thanksgiving break.
Serious.
Yeah, that's true. The last two chapters have seemed pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but for some reason I just cannot wrap my mind around. I think it was chapters 14 and 15.
Yeah, same here. Very tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Colin sent his stuff in, so
Okay.
we have that. And let's see. Rick, do you want to start? We can just kind of go Rick, Tim, me, and we'll
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
go right through these.
that works. Are you? Did
Let
you
me
start the broadcast?
let me make sure I'm broadcasting. I think yeah,
It
I am.
says live. I think you are.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So number one, a basic assumption in comparing the production possibilities curve of two nations is that those possibility curves reflect differences in, I put B, resource availability and technology capabilities.
Same.
Yep, same for Colin and I.
Cool.
Okay, number two. The slopes of the production possibilities curve for two nations reflect the D, opportunity cost of production in two nations.
Yep.
Okay, the ratio at which nations will exchange one product for another is known as the, let's see, I wasn't quite sure if it was exchange rate or terms of trade.
I got A, exchange rate.
So I know the exchange rate would be the currency, like but this is
Oh,
the,
it's a product. Yeah.
the ratio.
Yeah, I think it's C. Terms of
Uh,
Okay, and I'm not sure, and it could even be balance of trade, but
yeah.
you think it's C?
You know
I
what?
have C though. I don't know.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just check it. Let's just see what we have.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is terms of trade.
Yeah, the book thinks it is too. So
Yeah. I'm okay with that answer.
okay,
All right. Number four. Um, in a two-nation world, comparative advantage in the production of a particular product means that one nation can produce C, the product at a lower domestic opportunity cost than the other nation.
Yeah. All right, number five. So, based on the given information, we see that neither country is it's C. Neither country has comparative advantage in producing wine.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so more major achievements of the EU include the following, except, and so on this one, let's see, I think it's D,
That's what I
establish
got.
common.
That's what I had.
Okay, so let's see, they did abolish the tariffs and quotas. They liberalized the movement of capital. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, number 7. Globalization of resource markets has resulted in the business practice of offshoring, which involves A, only an outflow of jobs away from the U.S.
Let's see. I had B, but I don't know. Let me make sure. I had D, both an outflow as well as inflow of jobs in the U.S. Let's see.
That's what Colin had as well, an outflow.
Globalization resource market has resulted in a business practice of offshoring.
How would it be an inflow?
Just
I get the idea of the outflow, but
it's talking about the globalization of all resource markets all over the world. So,
okay.
So that means that it's coming in and out, not just going out.
Oh,
right, and the
okay.
United States, one of our largest export markets is service.
Uh-huh.
So, skilled labor. So
Okay.
I think it is B.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I was just thinking from like one nation's
Hmm.
perspective. That makes sense.
Okay, 8. A trade deficit refers to a situation where exports are less than imports. D.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I got.
Okay, so the equilibrium world price in this two-nation model would be. I think it's B, but I'm not totally sure.
That's what I had.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
No.
Okay.
All right, number 10. Which of the following is a valid counter-argument against using tariffs to protect high wages from cheap foreign labor? Now, I didn't get this one.
Ugh.
I wasn't quite sure.
I had C.
Wage rate,
Colin had 2.
productivity, not trade tariffs.
Let's see, make sure.
That makes sense. Because I think in the text there's that example. I don't know if it was the text or in the homework where it was how much workers were being paid in the U.S. per hour as compared to, I think it
Yeah.
was Mexico or something like that. So that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, it does.
Okay, number 11.
Yeah.
Natural resource abundant nation would be expected to export a land-intensive commodity such as meat.
Yep.
A tariff is a tax.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Import quotas on products will reduce the quantity of the imported products, and B, increase the price of to the consumers.
Yep, that's what I had. Okay, 14. From an economic perspective, studies of the costs of trade barriers show that they D, far exceed their benefits for society.
Yeah.
Were you able to watch those videos that were posted in our notes from instructor this week?
No, I haven't had a chance to yet.
There was a really cool one about. It just talked about the Moots Molly. I think that's how they say it. Smoot Hawley. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It kind of showed the path between, or that a direct correlation to the beginning of the Great Depression. The fall of 1929. I think Smoot-Hawley was enacted like 1927 or something, like right before the great collapse of the stock market. So
Oh yeah, watch
Anyway,
those.
yeah, tariffs sound like a good idea in some ways, but man, they're not.
I'll have to go watch
Okay,
that.
so I think, sorry, this is mine. Okay, so um, assume that D1 and S1 are the initial demand for supply of dollars. The exchange rate would be, let me see here. Okay. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't totally understand this one.
Uh, so on the y-axis is the pound price of dollars, and the quantity of dollars is on the x-axis. And where the demand and supply meet is at point M, which is the 1 over 5, which I'm rating it as 1 on the y-axis and 5 on the x-axis.
Okay. That does make sense.
Yeah, it took me a while to like find that number on the y-axis. I was like, what?
So it'd be 1 pound equals $5.
Uh, See, that's where I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I was getting confused about it's either A or C.
Yeah, it's one of the two, and I'm not quite sure.
Okay, I'm gonna check my work on A.
Okay,
Okay.
I've got a feeling it's C, but I'm not sure.
It seemed like it would have been a
Oh,
little
it's
more
A.
clear if they would have labeled the X and Y axes.
Yeah.
It's A. It's A. I just checked it.
Oh, it's A? Oh, hey, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously it was either A or C.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's my turn. Foreign exchange rates refer to the C, price of one nation's currency in terms of another nation's currency.
Yes.
Yep. That's what we got too.
17. If the U.S. dollar appreciates relative to the British pound, then B, the pound would depreciate relative to the U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. U.S. exports, international tourism in the United States, and foreign capital inflow into the United States all give rise to the, let's see. Okay, so exports, international tourism, and foreign capital. I'm not totally sure, but I think it might be A or C.
I had B. So with increased international tourism in the United States and foreign capital inflow, I thought there would be a higher supply of foreign currencies coming
Okay.
to the United
Yeah,
States.
that totally makes sense.
Yeah, no, I also had C, but I don't think I read it over very carefully, and I
Well,
started second guessing
the
it
reason
too.
I don't think it's C is because as you know, the United States is exporting, international tourism is coming into the United States, and foreign capital inflow into that wouldn't increase a demand
It
for
would
foreign.
increase the
Yeah.
supply. Yeah, that
And
makes
it
sense.
wouldn't depreciate our dollar because it would add to our GDP.
Yeah,
So yeah, that does make sense.
yeah. All right, number 19. Which of the following shows the net difference between how much Americans forgave in debts owed to them by foreigners and compared with how much foreigners forgave debts owed to them by Americans? I put B, capital account.
Yep.
Okay, 20. Remittances of Mexican workers in the U.S. to their families in Mexico are included in the U.S. balance of payments as a debt and section on net international transfers. B.
Yep.
I thought this was pretty funny though because I thought it was funny that they chose the Mexican workers. We just moved from Dallas area, and you know a lot of the migrant workers are illegal, and they take their money in cash and they send it home in cash. I read somewhere that they're just the amount of money that's just going in cash across the border, and it's not going on any balance sheet. That's for sure. So
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny. Well, I think that's it. Let me go ahead and submit it here and see what we get. Okay, so it looks like we might have missed one. Let's just see which one it is. Oh, that one. Okay, so number 5 is C.
Or B.
Or I'm sorry, B.
Uh,
And that kind of makes sense because it just means that Germany is they're kind of sucky at making machines too, and so France would be so much better off just making machines, letting Germany make its own wine. The video talked about Gilligan's Island and Skipper doing all the work and Gilligan not really doing anything, but still Gilligan works longer than Skipper, so it kind of makes it worth it in the end.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, sounds good. Well, it's been great, guys. I think that's probably our last class for the semester.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck with school and life and everything.
Yeah, you guys too.
All right. Take care.
Have a
Bye.
good one.
Thank you.